My beloved, precious wife was making private shows for $300 on a hidden platform for me. But there was just one problem. She had no idea who I was. It is strange, right? Let me tell you my story. Welcome to Confession 101. Here is our new confession. My name is Dan. I'm an emergency doctor. 3 nights a week, I work the graveyard shift. Long hours, no sleep, constant noise, constant pressure. People think it's heroic. It's not. It's just exhausting. But the one thing that kept me going was her, my wife. She was everything I thought I needed. Calm, warm, supportive. Or at least, that's what I believed. At first, nothing felt wrong. But then, small things started to change. It began with missed calls. I'd call her during my breaks. Sometimes she wouldn't answer. At first, I didn't think much of it. Maybe she was asleep. But then it kept happening. Again and again and again. And when she did answer, she sounded distracted, like I had caught her in the middle of something. I asked her about it once. She smiled, said she'd just been busy around the house. I believed her. I wanted to believe her. But something didn't feel right. And once that feeling starts, it doesn't go away. It grows, quietly, slowly, until it's all you can think about. So one night, I decided to find out. I set up a small camera in the living room. Nothing fancy, just enough to see what was going on. The next night, I watched. Everything looked normal. She walked around, used her phone, watched TV. Nothing. For a moment, I felt stupid, like I was overthinking everything. But then I noticed something. Around the same time every night, she disappeared. She would walk into her office and close the door and stay there for hours. That's when it hit me. Whatever was going on was happening in that room. The next day, I installed another camera. This time inside her office, hidden, carefully placed. That night, during my shift, I opened the feed, and I saw it. She was sitting in front of her computer, lights on, camera on, talking to someone, not like a normal conversation, something else, something I didn't understand at first. But then I saw the screen, a platform, live chat, messages flooding in, tips, requests, and her responding, smiling, engaging, performing. Not for me, for them. I just sat there, in the hospital, surrounded by noise, machines, people. But all I could hear was silence. Because in that moment, everything I thought I knew about my wife collapsed. I didn't confront her. I didn't say anything. I just watched. The next night, I went deeper. I accessed her computer, carefully, quietly. And that's when I found it. Her account, her profile, her username, everything. That's when curiosity turned into something else. I created an account, anonymous. No name, no identity. Just another user. Or at least, that's what she thought. At first, I didn't do much. I just watched, tried to understand what she was doing, tried to understand who she had become. But then, I sent my first tip, and everything changed. The moment I sent that first tip, she reacted instantly. Her eyes shifted to the screen. Her tone changed. Her attention locked in. Not on the room, not on anything around her. On me. On the anonymous name I had just created. I sent another. A little more this time. And just like that, I wasn't just watching anymore. I mattered. At first, I kept it simple. Small requests, normal things. Nothing that would raise suspicion. I told myself I was just testing it, trying to understand how far this went. But the truth is, I was already in. Every night after that, during my shifts, during my breaks, I logged in. Same time, same place. And every night, she responded faster, smiled more, stayed longer. For me, for the one person she thought was just another stranger. I increased the tips. $100, $200, $300. And that's when I saw it clearly. It wasn't about connection. It wasn't about emotion. It was about money. The more I paid, the more control I had. At some point, she stopped noticing the other viewers. They were still there, but they didn't matter anymore. I did. If I stayed, she stayed. If I left, she followed. And that's when something inside me shifted. I wasn't just her husband anymore. I wasn't even a viewer. I was the one in control. At first, it felt wrong, like I was crossing a line I shouldn't cross. But I didn't stop, because every night, I learned something new. Not about the platform, Not about strangers. About her. About how easily she adapted. How quickly she responded. How far she was willing to go. As long as the number on the screen went up. Sometimes she hesitated. Just for a second. A small pause. Like something inside her was trying to hold back. But it never lasted. The moment the tip appeared, that hesitation disappeared. Replaced by a smile. A performance. A version of her I had never seen before. And the worst part? At some point, I stopped feeling shocked. I stopped feeling angry. I stopped feeling like a husband. Instead, I started feeling something else. Something colder. Something quieter. Control. I could decide when she stayed. When she talked. When she ended the stream. All it took was money. And that realization changed everything. Weeks passed. Maybe more. I lost track of time. Because my nights became routine. Emergency room, chaos, noise, and then silence. A dark room, a screen, her. Waiting, responding, performing, for me. But eventually, something snapped. Not loudly, not dramatically, just a thought, a simple one. What the hell am I doing? I wasn't discovering the truth anymore. I was feeding it. Worse. I was becoming part of it. That's when I made a decision. If this was going to end, it wouldn't end quietly. So I started recording everything. Every stream, every session, every moment. Dates, times, files, organized, clean, precise. Not as a husband, as someone preparing for something bigger. And while I was doing all of this, she had no idea. Because in her mind, this world was separate, safe, hidden, a place her real life could never reach. She believed that completely, that I would never see it, never find it, never understand it. And that belief was exactly what I needed, because I wasn't going to stop her. I wasn't going to confront her. Not yet. I was going to wait. Pick the right moment. And when that moment came, there would be no way back. And I already knew when that would be. Her birthday. Her birthday came, just like any other day. Or at least, that's what she thought. I went to work like usual, same shift, same routine. But this time, everything was planned. For weeks, I had been preparing it. Not just the recordings, not just the evidence. Everything. Timing, people, the moment. That night, I logged in again. Same account, same name she trusted. The moment she saw me, her entire attention shifted. Like always. I sent the biggest tip yet. The chat slowed down, other viewers faded. And within seconds, it was just us. Private room. Just like every other night. Except this time. It wasn't the same. I started guiding the session. Calm, precise, controlled. She followed, without hesitation. Because to her, I was just the one who paid the most. The one who mattered. The one worth listening to. She had no idea what was about to happen. Then I typed, "Tonight is special." She smiled. Of course she did. She thought it was just another request. Another performance. Another night. Then I wrote, "I have a surprise for you." She laughed softly. Really? And then, right on cue, the door behind her opened. "Happy birthday!" Her entire family walked in. Her mother, her father, her sister's husband, a couple of close friends. All smiling, all holding small gifts. And in that exact second, everything froze. Her smile vanished. Her body stiffened. Her eyes widened. She turned toward them, then toward the screen, then back again. Panic. Pure panic. She rushed to cover herself, tried to say something. Anything. But nothing came out. Because there was nothing to say. The room filled with confusion. No one understood what they were seeing. Except me. A few seconds later, the door opened again. And someone else walked in. Slowly. Calmly. Wearing a mask. A V for Vendetta mask. The room went silent. No one moved. No one spoke. He stepped closer. Closer to her. Closer to the screen. She looked at him, completely frozen. And then, he reached up and took the mask off. It was me. I didn't shout. I didn't run. I didn't lose control. I just looked at her and said, "You didn't think I'd find out?" She shook her head. No, this isn't." I didn't let her finish. I turned the screen, connected everything, and pressed play. Clips, streams, moments, all of it, one after another. Silence filled the room. No one spoke. No one needed to. Because everything was already there. Clear, undeniable, real. That night, everything ended. No long arguments, no dramatic fights, just the truth. And once the truth is out, there's nothing left to protect. The divorce was quick, clean, final. 2 years passed. Life moved on. I built something new, met someone else. From the outside, everything was normal. But the truth is, some things don't leave you. One night, during a shift, I logged in again. I don't know why. Maybe habit, maybe curiosity. And then I saw her. Different name, different setup. But the same eyes. She was still there. Still going live, still performing. Like nothing had ever happened. I didn't close it. I didn't look away. I stayed. And without even thinking, I sent a tip. She smiled, looked at the screen. And just like that, I was back, watching her. And she still had no idea who I was.